Hello everyone, Jules here. There are so many masterpieces in the tactical RPG genre, and sadly, that also means there are some games that are forgotten by the players. With that in mind, with this list, I'll try to recommend some of the best forgotten masterpieces that are still worth playing even today. And knowing that there's a lot of titles to cover, this video will act as the part 1 of the series. But before we go into the list, I want to introduce you to the best platform for buying games in this modern era, and it's called instant gaming. Instant gaming is the perfect place for you to shop in games these days. Your transactions are legit, fast, and their supports are ready 24/7, so you don't need to worry about anything. Do you think I was done? Not even close. They have lots of games for your favorite platforms, and they have the best deals as well. Instead of cutting your budget for dinner to buy new games, why not try instant gaming and eat healthy as well? All you have to do is just click my link in the description below, start searching for your favorite games, and use the activation code on your chosen platforms. By using my link, you're not only saving tons of money, but also helping me to support this channel. Alright then, let's get back into the list. Stella Deus is a spiritual successor to the PS1 title Hoshigami and ventures into the realm of traditional isometric strategy RPGs. The game's strongest element is its gameplay, which offers a well-crafted and balanced strategic experience. Character classes are predefined, with players leveling up within these roles and acquiring unique skills. The integration of action, support, and zone skills also introduces a level of customization and tactical depth that sets this game apart from the usual tactical RPGs. Codenamed S.T.E.A.M is a game that delivers a unique turn-based strategy experience, blending elements of tactical decision-making with an unconventional steampunk aesthetic. The gameplay employs an action point system, cleverly masked as real-time movement through a third-person perspective. This design allows for free exploration of the battlefield until actions are taken. The close camera angle also heightens tension, as it limits visibility and demands careful assessment of terrain and enemy positioning.
Defeat me!
Arc the Lad Twilight of the Spirits is a game that offers a unique approach to tactical RPG mechanics while delivering an engaging dual protagonist narrative. The game's tactical combat diverges from traditional grid-based systems, employing a movement range defined by circular zones. This approach allows for precise positioning, which influences the effectiveness of attacks, spells, and techniques. Strategic placement is further emphasized by mechanics such as back and side attacks and area-based skills dependent on the caster's location.
I'm feeling good!
Berwick Saga is a spiritual successor to Fire Emblem Gaiden that refines the mechanics of its inspiration while incorporating fresh ideas. Structurally, the game adopts the open and flexible map design reminiscent of Gaiden. The absence of the weapon triangle proves to be a refreshing deviation, especially given the limited availability of X users, which would have unbalanced the system. This simplicity, combined with the compact nature of many maps, creates a game that encourages steady momentum and avoids the tedium that often plagues longer battles. Temple of Elemental Evil is an RPG that offers a lighthearted take on the dungeon-crawling genre, letting players step into the shoes of various adventurers as they navigate dungeons in search of their objectives. Whether you're trying to find a way out, a specific room, or defeat a lurking enemy, the game provides a fun introduction to the Dungeons & Dragons universe. It also incorporates many core mechanics, like rolling a 20-sided dice, calculating attack modifiers, and casting iconic spells, making it accessible for newcomers while also being familiar for seasoned players.
At once.
Eternal Poison is a strategy RPG that presents a unique and challenging experience for fans of the genre. The game's combat system is similar to classics like Fire Emblem or Final Fantasy Tactics. However, it adds a distinct layer of complexity with its Majin capture mechanic. Players can capture the enemies to utilize their essence or summon them into battle. This mechanic introduces a compelling risk-reward dynamic, especially since capturing enemies requires precise damage calculations. Berwick Saga is a tactical RPG that blends sophisticated mechanics, nuanced combat systems, and exceptional level design. At its core, the game redefines SRPG gameplay with intricate systems that reward strategic foresight and tactical mastery. From its innovative turn system to the unique character development and combat mechanics, the game prioritizes depth and balance over accessibility. Players familiar with more conventional SRPGs will quickly recognize the game's departure from genre norms, replacing traditional linear mechanics with a more dynamic and reactive framework. The Age of Decadence is a CRPG that deliberately diverges from the genre's established conventions. In this game, players are tasked with navigating the world, forging alliances, and unraveling the mystery of the impending doom. Combat in this game is intentionally challenging, reinforcing the game's premise of an unforgiving world. Players are cast as vulnerable individuals who must choose their battles wisely. As a result, success in combat requires careful preparation, tactical acumen, and understanding of the encounters. Advance Wars: Days of Ruin is a game that retains the solid mechanics that have defined the series but moves away from the colorful and lighthearted aesthetic. At its core, the game remains true to the franchise's rock-paper-scissors mechanics. However, there are some changes that make the combat experience different from the other entries. Instead of the Neo and Mega Tanks, now we got War Tanks on high-power ground units. Not only that, anti-tank units also introduce indirect counterattacks, which is a big surprise for fans of the series. Bahamut Lagoon is a strategy RPG that blends innovative mechanics with classic elements of the genre. The core gameplay revolves around managing parties of characters and their dragons across diverse maps. Battles are elevated by the ability to alter terrain with spells and abilities, adding a layer of strategic depth rarely seen in other titles. The game allows you to set forests ablaze with fire spells, freezing water to create pathways, or purifying swamps with healing magic. Final Fantasy Tactics A2 is a tactical RPG that brings the beloved tactical RPG formula to the Nintendo DS. The gameplay revolves around turn-based tactical combat on grid-based maps. You'll lead a customizable clan of characters, each with access to a vast job system. From classic roles like Black Mage and Warrior to more specialized ones, the job system allows for endless experimentation and replayability. Equipping items to unlock abilities also adds an extra layer of strategy, encouraging you to tailor each character to your playstyle. Gladius is a strategy RPG that offers an intriguing blend of ideas that sets it apart from the genre. Despite its turn-based structure, the game incorporates interactive elements that add dynamism to traditional tactics. Players must consider their moves carefully, with mechanics such as advantage effects and elevation plays critical roles in battle. The inclusion of a swing meter also introduces a layer of precision, bringing an engaging rhythm to battles and keeps players attentive to each move. Thracia 776 is a tactical RPG that offers a unique and challenging experience even for seasoned players. The introduction of the capture system allows players to seize enemy units' inventories by performing stat-reduced attacks. This mechanic is essential due to the scarcity of weapon shops and the high cost of available items, making careful management of resources extremely important. And by encouraging players to rotate and train a larger pool of units, it discourages over-reliance on a select few and monotonous tactical approaches. Brigandine: The Legend of Forsena is a strategy RPG set in the medieval-inspired kingdom. The story is lightweight and the character development is minimal, but what really stands out is the game's attention to tactical gameplay. From setting up armies to defending castles, the game constantly has you making critical strategic moves. Each turn, you'll summon and manage monsters, set your knights on quests, and build out your battle lines with an impressive level of detail.
The Empire is mine.
As a fan of turn-based strategy games like Heroes of Might and Magic, Disciples 2 offered a fresh yet familiar experience. While it closely follows the classic formula of building armies, managing resources, and exploring a vibrant world, it distinguishes itself with a streamlined hands-on approach. Unlike the typical Heroes-like games, Disciples 2 placed its focus on individual units rather than large stacks. Each party member levels up independently and can evolve into more powerful forms by choosing specific upgrade paths.
I'm ready. I'll do my best.
Alright boys, I think that's it for today. I know that there are other great tactical RPGs that I haven't mentioned yet, so how about sharing your best forgotten tactical RPGs that probably deserve a spot in the comment section below. Don't forget to like the video and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss another great list. Thank you for watching and have a good day. Peace.